Turan here, and welcome to episode 2 of this Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity as my range Cipher on hard difficulty. And we just witnessed a really epic opening. It's still a tutorial dungeon, so we're not quite done with the full opening.
I shall.
So let's continue on. A lower level of the ruins has been blocked off by fallen rubble. I need to make sure to do more tab. Okay.
That should be far enough. But what now?
We look for another way out. Storm has to die sometime.
What happened out there? Kalisha shakes her head. Windstorm. Of a kind that only get in air Glenpass. Not too many people live through them, so it's hard to know what's true. The Glenfathan word is Buick. To them, it's the gods' way of reaping the soul of the land that couldn't find their way out. Own way out. But they'll take a living soul as soon as a dead one. Still got yours? Who attacked us? Glenfathans. Those be the hut dwellers Odema warned you about. Look to be fangs of Galawain, who are the twitches of the lot. They go ruin to ruin, looking for fights with colonists. Poor Odema, I think he have expected this, once we lost the main road. The Glenfathans said we trespassed in the ruins. I don't believe that. Odema would never allow it. But as much as the fangs are hotheads, Glenfathans don't attack without being provoked. Either they saw something, or they got the wrong idea, or... She glances down the passage beyond. Or there's looters in here with us. That's not something we need right now. What about everyone else in our caravan? Kalisha's lips press together and her chin rumples. Her voice is faint. The wheels got hold of them now. She looks up. Gods grant them better luck in their next lives. You don't seem too upset about all this. Kalisha looks you in the eye, a volatile current running beneath her voice. Maybe you just don't know me enough to know what upset looks like. And maybe I've seen worse too. Seen worse and kept on walking, cause there's nothing else to be done, and cause there's other people you care about who still need you. Let's get going. Alright. I got a new character here. Who has a lockpick. I'm gonna put lockpicks here. Let's make him same colors as us. Alright, and he doesn't really need this leather armor. He would be better served with exometal clothing because he'll attack faster that way. He does have 2 daggers, that's good. I could put hatchets 10 to 15. This is 9 to 13. Daggers are better, I think. He could be with 2 hatchets. Daggers are fast also. Weak interrupt. This is also weak interrupt. This is accurate though, so it's more likely to hit than even this. This is just interfering. Hatchets interfere. Good against like casters. So that's fine.
I'm here. Indeed.
Let's go west first to the left.
Someone else has been here. We should move.
Okay. Oh, you've discovered some camping supplies. You can use these to rest in the wilderness or dungeons, fully restoring all of your character's abilities and health. Easy difficulty allows you carry more camping supplies, but harder restricts them severely. If you fully run out of camping supplies, try to find an inn. Most have cheap rooms available. Okay.
They'll never know I'm here.
I don't see them. Okay, I don't see anything. Okay, now we're gonna go all the way to the right. There is this thing here.
Look at the tiles. What are those symbols?
A puzzle. The Eastern Reach is a dangerous place, full of lurking enemies and carefully concealed secrets. Enable scouting mode to move stealthily and search for hidden objects like traps.
Stay quiet.
Found something. Found something. Found something.
Basically, my
Worth a
guy.
look. The better part of valor.
Oh, that's like Khalid. Better part of valor.
Those symbols. Just like the tiles.
Oh, torch. Oh, if you were a fire guide, like, you could use it. A symbol of interwoven rings is inscribed on this pillar. An unlit brazier sits at its base. It could be lit if you had the means. Okay.
What you need?
I think she has. Oh, she's not lit. It's lit. It's not lit. And it's lit. Let's
Yes?
see what happened here. Whoa. Actually, since these are not glowing, we did find a way out. You know what?
I'm
was
here.
have mechanics of where's my mechanics? 2. If
Quiet.
I could try to disarm this. Failed. No, I don't think I can disarm it.
I'm here.
I'll need higher mechanics. Okay. Whoa, look at that. This mural must be ancient. The colors are still bright and vivid. That looks like an Aumaua. That looks like a dwarf. That looks like a Orlan. This looks like an Ixamital human, or a ocean human. This is definitely an Aumaua. This is definitely a dwarf. A human, or this is a dwarf. Huh. Interesting. Oh. Okay. Let's attack. This. You go like that.
How can I help?
You try to.
Yes?
That, and I don't need to use it yet. Oh.
What you need?
Actually, you go here.
Hmm?
You still.
I'm here.
I'm gonna use soul shock, and I destroyed it. Sweet.
I shall.
Doing great, doing great.
Shh. I shall. What's that muck on the wall?
Just like that group. And this is that Adra stone. Viscous and oily, this muck clings to anything it touches. Huh. A viscous slick of something dark and tar-like runs down this wall. The shapes and bulges in the ooze suggest that something lies beneath it, but you can't tell what. Use your water skin to clear off the ooze. Whoa, it's like an elven. You rinse the ooze away, revealing an intricate relief of a man's face. The sunburst surrounding it has chipped away in places, but the details of his head, from the tight curls of hair to the ridges of his pointed ears, still showcase remarkable craftsmanship. One eye socket is empty, a gem fills the other. Oh, that's a hint. If I ever... So there's a gem somewhere in this instance that probably opens it. And here I just went completely random. If it didn't work, maybe then I would have to... let's go down this way. So then we explore. Can we go down? No, we can't down. We can go here. Oh, what is that? That looks like a little lizard. A trembling, sickly creature emerges from the dark, clutching a spear. Knobby elbows and thin ribs show through its scaly flesh, but you recognize it as a Xaurip, or Shaurip. It watches you cautiously, breathing in ragged sighs. Raise your arms, stand still. The creature cocks its head and approaches you. A soft clicking sound emanating from the back of its throat. The creature sniffs around you and finds nothing of interest. It steps back and resumes its defensive posture. It's okay, I won't hurt you. The Xaurip recoils, fingers still wrapped tightly around its spear. The creature cocks its head and approaches you, a soft clicking sound emanating from the back of its throat. So it's okay. I don't want to kill it. I'll slowly back away. Watch it warily as you go. I'm just gonna pass by. No! Okay.
I'm here.
I did 31 shock damage to it. So powerful. Alright.
Of course.
Alright. What's down here? Oh! There's a body. Unguithan relief gem. There it is. And there's a tattered journal. It moved to stash. Tattered journal. This small folio is stored in several places, and blood has soaked into several of the sheets. One later entry is still legible, however. I can't believe my luck. A few rounds of dice, and I've got my hands on a genuine Anguithan artifact. The fellow who had it said it was a pretty nothing, as far as he's concerned. He's not willing to go digging in some ruins, but he's right about this gem leading to a hidden treasure. Then that's worth sneaking past a few painted elves. I'll head to Tilant Lys in the morning. Then it's just a matter of finding the relief he was talking about. Unfortunately, I think he died. Where is it? Oh, there. Is that it? Amethyst, turquoise, ooze plasma. Oh, there it is. So this is like quest items. Ooh. And Guthun relief gem. This brilliant blue gem has been sculpted to look like an eye. Oh, it goes in that eye slot. Let's go. Let's go do that now, as opposed to later. So when we're done with that northwestern section. Basically like that. Okay.
Yes?
There you go. Okay, so they're on the front lines, I'm on the back. Good, good. Let's look at this thing again. Oh, place the gem in the eye socket. There you go. The chamber begins to rumble, stray rocks dancing across the tile floor. Finally, a large section of the wall gives way. Whoa, look at that! Whoa! Oh, this is so... Oh, what is that? I don't even see what it is. Okay, I'm shooting already. You,
How can I help?
knock him down, you blind him.
I'm here.
I did 16 damage to it. Zoink it.
It's not working!
Okay, so I think Heoden killed it. Well done,
Indeed.
Heoden. Okay, there's a ooze plasma. That's not what I want. Oh, there's this. Oh, there's the minor protection. That's pretty good. An amethyst and an adra. Yeah, take that, of course. We're gonna put it in my all that here. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna put just as much of stuff in the stash. There's no reason why I need to be having it. There's a Xaurep spear. Alright, alright. I'm gonna wear it, why not? More fortitude, more reflex, more will. Basically all the... It's more of a tank thing. Could give it to her. But it's alright. I could use it. Not that I'm being attacked that much, really. Alright.
Indeed. Be quiet. What's this?
Nothing, nothing, no. Alright. Let's move fast so then we can get back. Okay, now normal speed, because I don't know what's next.
Wait. Do you hear that?
I don't hear anything. Oh! What the hell is that? What is that? Okay.
I'm here.
Okay, and immediately start doing this. You blind.
What you need?
You. Whoa. That's a little slow. Hero's good, man. Those rogues are pretty good. Okay, hatchet.
That looks weak. Could be a shortcut.
Okay. Push on the wall. I'm pushing myself. Yeah, I'm strong. You push with all your might and the crack begins to spread. Finally you feel the ancient masonry give way. The wall crashes down, revealing a circular room ahead.
Let's keep quiet. I could scout ahead, see what's around the corner. How can I help?
Alright, maybe you can. Go around. Ooh! We saw. Enemy spotted. Starved Skulder whelp. Yeah, let's get over here.
I shall. Yes, indeed.
Alright, well there's another one. You...
I'm here.
Oh, there's another one. Use that up.
Yes?
Soul shot. Yes. I can do another soul shot. Wow. Why are you not attacking?
I'm here.
I need to get out. I don't want to get disengage attack, so that could have been better. If I would have run, I would have had a disengage thing. She didn't think well. Well, because I didn't control her
I shall.
as well as I should have. Okay.
Do you feel that? There's a draft coming through that wall. I don't hear any sign of that storm either.
Yay! Oh, spear spider.
How can I help?
Yeah, go. Go.
Yes? It's not working!
Yes! Oh, that was good. Hidden. Wow, why does
I
Hidden do
shall.
so much damage?
Indeed. Yes? Worth a look. I shall. Let's see what we found. Let's see what we found.
I don't know what this does.
Let's see what we found. Let's see what we found. Let's see what we found.
Okay. Found all the traps. Almost.
Of course.
Okay.
Be quiet.
Oh, another spider. Oh, okay.
What you need?
I'm here.
I'm gonna just start casting already.
How can I help?
Oh, that was good. No, still 6. That spider's getting flanked. Awesome.
Of course.
Ooh, what is that? What is that? Just
Of course.
bat of large chicken strung in the web. Whoa. Whoa, what's that? A bloodstone and a rapier. Fast, accurate, +1.
Be quiet. 1. quiet. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1.
Oh, helm. Jasper and agate.
Be quiet.
Anything else? No. I think that is the whole dungeon. Yeah, I don't see anything else. This helmet I could put on her, I guess.
I'm here.
Yeah, I think this is it. Let's get out of here. Oh, okay. Whoa, look at that building. Cool. Uh-oh. What the hell? Older robed man. Four figures stand silhouetted before an otherworldly apparatus, an ancient structure of chiseled adra and metallic veins, inscrutable and ominous and looming like a silent observer. Standing motionless in their midst is what appears to be a human body, colorless as stone or ash. The other figures gaze upon it in what might be contemplation. From your vantage point, you are well obscured from their view. The face of one of the figures is distantly visible, framed by long tendrils of oily gray hair, tinged dark at the ends, and a thick beard that seems to obscure all trace of emotion. His faded robes are embroidered with a runic language unlike anything you have ever seen, and his head is crowned with a strange black headdress with two protrusions jutting out, one on either side like the wings of some profane and malevolent creature.
Oathbinder, bear witness, and see this man has kept his word true to his last breath, full to his blood's last drop. Guide his soul, queen that was, and regard it among your favored. Let his life by the key be his confession. Let his death by the key be his absolution. May he walk the world ever free of the crushing weight of the book. Your brother has done his part, and you have seen the power of his contribution. I will accept no further hesitation from the rest of you. In the sight of the queen that was, will you fulfill the oath? Will you take your place beside your brother in the endless esteem of her memory that is without flaw? Step forth, and be assured of the great worth of your life's course.
For an instant, the apparatus goes quiet and they are still. Then all at once, it erupts with a concussive surge. Light floods your vision, and you are knocked to the ground. Your head snaps back as you land, and pain wells into the back of your skull, washing your last thoughts away into the black, unconscious void. You open your eyes to a different place, another time. You stand in the circular room, grand and domed, its walls lined with adra and trimmed with copper. The style is ancient, but the chamber is unweathered. At the far end, a great pillar of adra pierces the floor from below like a ragged spike, its shimmering texture giving the illusion of boundless depth. Encircling the pillar is an apparatus much like the one you have just seen, but immense and multifaceted and intertwined, the work perhaps of a prodigious but fevered mind. Your thoughts are yours and not yours, and they seem to exist before you think them, and they are all questions, pressing questions, troubling questions, questions that must be answered, or... At the base of the pillar now, you see a man with a thick gray beard in ceremonial robe, his oily hair tucked beneath a black cowl and a strange ornamental headdress. You know this man. You are walking towards him now at a pace that is hurried while trying not to appear so. You have something you want to ask him, one question above all, and the question spins madly in your mind. You awaken to find your malaise is broken, only to be replaced with something far more concerning. Faint whispers are audible at the edge of your hearing, like a ringing in your ears that does not subside. Movement flits through your periphery, but when you turn to look, you can see no sign of whatever it was. You find your gaze regularly darting this way and that, an involuntary paranoid tick. If this is a sickness, it may be dangerous to go without treatment for long. The figures of the machine stand frozen in place, flesh and blood replaced by cinders and ash. The man who led them is nowhere to be seen. Heoden and Kalisha lie bloody on the uneven cobbles, and their bodies twisted unnaturally in death. You are alone and far from help. Gilded Veil may be your best hope of receiving treatment before things get worse. Wow. And Heoden and Kalisha are dead. Your character has earned enough experience to advance a level. Click on the icon. And I am fatigued. Alright, I'm gonna increase mechanics. I'm not gonna increase lore. I'm gonna go for Ice Strike. Biting Whip, more damage. I want Draining Whip more to regain my focus faster. Then I'm gonna go Biting Whip for sure. I'm not gonna go Greater Focus or Psychic Backlash. So these two for sure, and then Ruffian, so then I can get with Blunderbuss better, and then Marksman or Penetrating Shot, which will nothing here. No, I was thinking maybe to get Harvest Storm to basically do more damage with Soul Shock, but I'm gonna get Draining Whip. All right. Oh wow. Well, I'll have to get all their stuff. I'm alone now. Oh, I have 20 focus. Oh, that is crazy. Oh! That reminds me of John Arenicus dungeon. Can't go there. Oh, there's a Pilgrim's Crown. There's Vessel Flesh. Oh my goodness, they just... Oh, I saw something. A man or a woman on a pyre? Oh, I have to get to it to get rid of it. No, that's where I was. A Vessel Flesh. Oh, this is a crazy structure. I'm gonna take a pick. This massive structure is formed of stone, ajra, and copper, and covered in strange glyphs. The air around it vibrates with unusual energy. Alright, I think I can... Yeah, that's it. I can get out of here. Go to Valewood and go to Gilded Vale. It will take you 6 hours to complete your journey from Zilant Lease to Valewood. I just need to pass through Valewood. I don't need... I'll try to not...
I only need a minute.
I just need to get out from here. Can I? No, I need to go south. Uh-oh, somebody's dead. Camping supplies. Whoa. I'm seeing spirits. Spooky. Oh, blood moss. Anything else? Let's see. I don't want to explore too much. I want to explore more with my party. So, and right now I'm just gonna try to get my party first before doing too many quests. What's this? No. River reed. That looks pretty cool. Uh-oh. That's a outlaw. I'll have to attack the outlaw. I probably could blind. Okay, let's try to blind. Can I try to mind wave? That worked! But she definitely hurt me. Yeah, let's just get out of here. Okay, I'm close. I'll explore this region later. Right now I just need to get to Gilded Vale. Okay, 8 hours to get to Gilded Vale. Awesome. Interesting. Will it be like Fallout where it's like, where am I? Oh, I'm in Gilded Vale. There's Eder and Aloth. Adair. Sweet. I've made it. Little arcane archer. What a grisly sight. Whoa, whoa.
You must be one of the new settlers. Welcome to Gilded Vale. You'll be pleased to know that we've had some recent vacancies here.
A man approaches you. His skin is as dull and grey as the desolate village behind him. He scans you with sunken, lifeless eyes. His voice is a dry croak. He glances at the gnarled, leafless monstrosity of a tree next to him. Do you welcome everyone this way? Are you mad? No wonder this place looks half empty. I feel at home already. I might reconsider the Lord's offer. Do you welcome everyone this way? The only answer you hear is the buzzing of flies from the tree.
Of course, we'll need to make some inquiries first. The inestimable Lord Radric VII has taken great pains to insulate our town from Widewind's legacy. Have you ever sired a Hollowborn child?
His gaze swivels back to you. He approaches you over half-moon spectacles and scratches his chin. Hollowborn. What are you talking about? No. That's a rather personal question. Refuse to answer? Mind your own business. What are you talking about?
An infant born without a soul, of course. Lord Raderick has made it his first priority to eliminate this scourge from our village. I should warn you, stranger. Here in Gilded Vale, we have a special place for dissidents, charlatans, and those who would hide a curse in our midst.
He steps to the side and inclines his head ever so slightly towards the deformed tree.
His lordship's wife is with child and due any day now. Without his approval, I shan't be able to find you a permanent settlement. It will have to wait until after the birth. We can continue our interview then, after the bell tolls from Radric's hold to signal my lord's new heir. In the meantime, you can find temporary accommodations at the inn just southwest of here.
You said something about Hollowborn and Widewind's legacy before? He blinks. I forget that you foreigners do not have this curse in your homelands. The Hollowborn have been a scourge upon the Deerwood for almost 15 years now. He lowers his voice to a whisper. Children born without souls. He shakes his head. Pitiful, dumb things that breathe, barely, but do not truly live. Some say the Hollowborn are a disease. Some say they are a punishment from the gods. He raises his empty hands. In truth, no one knows. But they began spreading after the Saints' War. So is the name, Wadewen's legacy, stuck in honor of that foul, blasphemous pretender. His voice shakes with vitriol. Oh, Wadewen, that was a guy who did the Raid Sarah's nation, the theocratic nation. I see. Lord Radix's decrees may seem strict at times, that he has our best interests at heart, he nods. If you have any other questions, this is Urget. Don't hesitate to ask. It's important that everyone in Guildvale understands our rules. I've been feeling strange ever since I had a close call with a Buick. Is there someone in town who could help?
Whatever your problem, it sounds like a matter for an animancer. However, the only animancer in Gilded Vale isn't in any condition to speak. Consider yourself fortunate. After she failed Lord Radric, we saw to it that she wouldn't profit from the misplaced trust of others. A bad cure is often worse than none at all.
He points at a body hanging from a tree, a dead animancer. Sneers.
But if you're set on finding a bottle of troll piss or a dead Audra pebble to rub on your forehead, you're welcome to check her pockets. A little corpse stink is nothing when you're digging for shit. My advice, however, is to be satisfied that you escaped and leave it at that.
Strange. Before I got here, I saw several people conducting a strange ceremony near some ruins. He regards you carefully. You'll want to mind where you mention that. Trespassing on Engwithan ruins is illegal, not to mention dangerous. You probably saw someone attempting some new ritual to appease the gods. People would try anything these days. Barath have mercy. Have mercy. We certainly have. I don't think so. Just as they finished, there was a Buick. He polishes his spectacles on his sleeve. If you'd been that close to a Buick, you wouldn't be standing here.
Keep
Goodbye.
out of...
Listen!
2 tolls. Let that be the last.
3. Gods have mercy.
It seems your arrival is ill-timed.
Urget looks out towards the east, his expression unreadable. He blinks slowly and turns his attention back to you.
3 bells toll only for the death of a Radric. I fear Lord Radric's heir is lost, or else Hollowborn, and so lost all the same. You should tread carefully. Circumstances have changed a great deal.
A peculiar spasm across his face, and the corner of his mouth quirks into a mirthless smile. Does this affect the Lord's offer to new settlers? I can be sure of nothing right now. I advise you to get some rest, the inn, or a stable for all I care. Find me afterwards. I will know more soon enough, so I need to find them afterwards. What happened? He shrugs one bony shoulder. I will know more details when the messengers arrive. The vagaries of childbirth, perhaps, but that is not your concern. What do you mean? You come to us at a time of mourning. The legacy has struck at the heart of Gilded Vale. Our efforts to redeem ourselves in the eyes of Barras must be redoubled. He sets a steady gaze on you. I'm not gonna say that. Farewell. Yes. Urget, Guardsman, Archer, Sellsword. Okay. Scattered between the roots are bracelets of twine and bead, wilting flowers and nodes half erased by the rains. Huh. There's Eder.
Were you looking for someone in that tree? I could introduce you.
Looking for anyone who can help me feel better? He gives an understanding nod as he takes a long drag from his pipe. My condolences. He exhales and turns his attention away, watching the village around him. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna try to get to Alath. He should be right down here somewhere. Uh-oh. You see 4 people gathered by the door to the inn. Their raised voices and chopping gestures suggest an argument reaching its climax. The first figure raises his hands for calm. His face partially obscured by a hood, but his height and stature suggest an elf.
I meant no offense. Let's put this matter to rest over a round, shall we? My treat.
Oh, Allah, cool.
Hoping to soothe our pride with a few Adira coppers, eh? We don't need your coin.
The others, 2 folkmen and an elven woman, don't look convinced. The woman crosses her arms. She spits at his feet. What's going on? Say nothing. Everyone calm down. Whatever this is about, I'm sure it's an overreaction. Angry townsman. One of the other men glares at the hooded elf. His eyes are red from drink, but his gaze is focused. We're humble folk, but we're no fools. Not like he thinks, mocking us while he shelters in our village. We don't take to that kind of talk from foreigners, especially not Adirans.
Go on. Say it again. I'm itching for an excuse.
The second man thrusts his chin at the elf. He stinks of sour ale.
Why, you're itching for the kindling touch of your sister, you cock's feather!
How? Where did he learn to talk like that?
I'll cut that barrel-licking tongue out of your head.
A collective of cry of outrage rides from 3 locals. The second man snarls.
This is a misunderstanding. I didn't say whatever it is you think I said. We've nigh quarrel.
Horror and shock paint themselves across the elven man's face in broad, hasty strokes. He frowns and swallows. He plants his feet, something thoroughly and raw flickers through his eyes.
That's where you're wrong.
The elven woman draws a blade. He was such a good deed. Black it down, all of you is absurd. It's unnecessary. Wouldn't you rather be? You're not going to take that from him. Are you staying out of this one? I don't think attacking him is such a good idea. A Thijang scowl at you, and why is that? Oh, didn't hit the perception check. Might, because you'll have me to deal with. Intellect. If someone's baiting you as obviously as he is, it's generally wisest to walk away. Oh, I like that one. They look at each other. One of the men gives the other 2 a warning shake of his head before turning to you. We're done for now, but this one better watch his step around here because we're not going anywhere. With a final scowl at the elf, he turns to leave. Okay. As the 3 stumble away, the elf turns to you. The tension almost gone from his smooth face.
Not quite how I hoped to get to know the neighbors. Thank you for your timely assistance with that awkward situation.
You mean for making them piss their pants? You're welcome. Actually, that was fun. I'm glad I could help. You're welcome. I like this one.
Well, that is one way of putting it.
He gives you a quick smile. He straightens his hood, and you know the remains of fraying embroidery on his gloves. His boots are caked with the dirt of many months' travel, but the leatherwork beneath is sturdy and fine.
Well, I suppose introductions are in order after that little fiasco. Aloth Corvisor, at your service.
You'd better have more to say for yourselves than that. He's all sense. Please, I didn't mean to drag you into this.
Well, I'm a wizard by training, and an adventurer by necessity. I was born in the Seathwood, part of the mainland of the Adir Empire, and both of my parents served the nobility, which afforded me an education for which I'm grateful. However, there were no open positions in those houses, and so I decided to seek new means in a new land. And how exactly did you come to be here?
I was traveling with a caravan, but we were separated near some ruins.
In Gwithan ruins? Well, those can be dangerous places during the best of times, which these are not. And half the locals would arrest you for trespassing, and the rest would kill you outright. I'm curious, what exactly did you find there?
A Buick, several hooded figures operating a strange machine. A lie, nothing, remained silent. I'd say I'm gonna give him half the truth. I'm not gonna be completely honest. Because he seems like a shady guy. Because it's kind of weird to say the full truth. I'll say the full truth later.
And you survived? I've heard such a thing was impossible. But it seems you either have a knack for timing or the favor of the gods.
What are you doing, Gilvale? Just how did you manage to cross those 3 trunks? I should be going. I'm gonna ask this one. Just how did you manage to cross those 3 trunks?
I'm afraid that was a matter of misunderstandings and mistranslations. It doesn't help that people in these parts remember their war with Adir like it was yesterday.
You did make a rather lewd suggestion regarding one of the aggressors and his own sister. That. He cleared his throat and adjusted his sleeves. As I tried to tell them, they misheard me. Happens all too easily after a few pints, and the accent doesn't help. I heard the same thing. For just a moment, he looks as if he's about to say something else. His expression brightens with mischief, but before he can speak, he forces a tight smile, biting his lips so hard you expect to see blood. Finally, his face relaxes and he shakes his head. I would speak more clearly next time. My apologies. You know, I think he meant to say that. I think he understands the language just fine. I think he's just dicking around with them. What are you doing in Gilded Vale?
An excellent question. I came looking for fresh air and cheap land. Instead, the magistrate gave me directions to the inn and a story about the local lord's expectant wife. But I take it that's a familiar tale.
I got the same tale too. Looks like they're not giving land. They're looking for animators or to lift the curse. I think that's what they're looking for. And you? Like you said, I'm also a settler. I've been experiencing strange things like I'm looking for external souls. Yeah, I'm gonna say that.
Indeed. The local lord has searched far and wide for similar specialists. And he has rid himself of them almost as desperately.
He nodded the gnarled old tree in the center of town. Oh, that's how he gets rid of animators or people who can't fix the curse. Great. His darting glance takes in the tumble-down buildings and the fallow, rock-strewn fields. I expect that such expertise would be best sought elsewhere. You don't exactly look like a settler.
Begging your pardon, but neither do you. Yet, circumstances can find a person in the strangest of places.
I should get going.
As should I, given recent events. It's just as well. I've had enough of the watered wine and lumpy beds at the inn. They say even the owner tired of the place. Just up and left one day. It explains quite a lot about the upkeep. Perhaps I could join you. I could use a change of scenery, and I find it's better to travel in numbers.
So do I. Let's go then, my wood elf buddy. Buddy old pal. Why can't I click it?
Excellent. I shall follow you.
Alright, now
How may I help?
we're gonna redo your basically alright, so what do you have here? You have Alice's leather armor. Properties overseeing. You should have the same colors as me. Yes. Okay. He has a scepter, that's fine. He has a rapier here. Interesting. He has a cape. He has a hood. He doesn't really need recovery too much. I guess leather armor is fine for him. Not gonna change that. But what I do need to change, might 12, that's just not right. Dexterity 11. Perception 16, intelligence 16 is okay. Intelligence 16 makes sense. I would actually like intelligence 18. Resolve 13, he doesn't need this high perception resolve. Like, perception needs to be swapped with might. Constitution could go down, and that could be 18. This could go down to 11 or 10. And, basically go down to 11. This becomes 18. This goes down to 8. This becomes 18. What? No, this needs to go up 7. So basically, I'm gonna do 18, 18, 18, and then 8 for the rest. And that's how I'm gonna redo. And also, he has his spell book is just not the greatest.
How may I help?
He has. Okay. Middle-edge minor missiles is not. It's not that great. It doesn't do so much damage. It does very little damage, and Sunless Grasp is also not so good. Archim's Dazzling Lights is okay, but it's better to have Slicken. He's missing Slicken, and he's missing Chill Fog, one of the two better and must-haves, I think. So, of course, first I'm gonna redo his Withered stuff, and save, then reload, and then do his attributes. But first, I'm just gonna. Blast is good. His talent is good. He has disadvantage. Same ability area effect. Okay. So let's yeah. So let's do that. It's called. So I'll do find character Aloth. And here you see companion Aloth clone 1. So I'm gonna do attribute score, change class, companion Aloth clone 1 and withered. So Aloth has reformed into a wither. He lost all his previous abilities and talents. So I'm gonna redo his stuff. That I can't redo. Lore is fine. He needs lots of lore. But he needs just Chill Fog. It's really good AoE. Affects only foes. He needs Fan of Flames, Eldritch Aim. He can get Eldritch Aim later. Slicken, Fan of Flames. Archimir's Dazzling Lights. He can get Eldritch Aim later. Dazzling Lights is better. Okay. He can get more lore. Survival, yeah, he could get actually some athletics. So that he doesn't tire as much. One Eldritch Aim for sure. Jolting Touch, close range, Grasp, close range. Yeah. Blast. And I think that's good.
I shall.
Okay, let's check. He has disadvantage, so his racial didn't go away. His talents, and if we go here now, he has Archimedes Dazzling Lights. No, actually, we can Chill Fog and Slicken. Actually, what I want to almost do is Slicken, Chill Fog, Archimedes Dazzling Light. There you go. So he has his new spells. He has this. Oh, I can actually even talk to him. Oh, Alex looks at you with quiet attentiveness. How may I be of service? Tell me about Aedir. I've been gone for more than a year now, but I expect I'll always think of the forests and fields of Aedir as home. We've thousands of years of history and tradition behind us, and there's a sense of dignity and responsibility that comes with that. He frowns. Of course, there's baggage as well. Our imperial past is still fresh in the minds of many, as you may have noticed here. Has it been difficult to adjust to the Deerwood? People here are informal, hot-blooded. His mouth twists into a wry smirk. More attentive to insult than to duty. But as long as one avoids provocation, it's easy enough to get along. He stipples his fingers. I've gotten accustomed enough to keeping my thoughts to myself anyway. How long were you in Gilded Vale? He shrugs, fidgeting with the hem of his sleeve. Not much longer than you. And as you saw, it was hardly the haven that had been advertised. Any thoughts on what I should do next? Well, you're in charge here, and as far as I'm concerned, any place is better than Gilded Vale. That's all. Well, that's cool. You can talk to people like that.
Aye?
So now only his attributes are left. Let's save. And I'm gonna load. Not this. Load this Gilded Vale. So then the character that basically that class change gets recognized. Oh, no, that's me. Okay, that's him. Okay, now I'm gonna change. So I'm gonna do attribute class And companion, how I remember Alas. Clone 1 and might give him 18. Did I mess up? Okay, let's do find character Alos. Maybe he changed. No, he didn't. Then what happened? Attribute score companion Aloth clone 1 and might 18. Okay, good. Now Constitution 8. What's next? Dexterity 18. Perception 8. What's the next one? Intellect 18. And last one is Resolve 8. So now...
How may I help? How may I help?
He has Might 18, Dexterity 19, 18. Okay, more or less the same. And now both attributes and abilities and talents are what I want them to be. Awesome. Awesome possum. Let's save in the new slot. Load this new slot and delete the other one. And we're ready to go. That was episode 3. We basically are in the big game world. We got Aloth. I'm gonna get 3 more companions, and then I'm gonna start all the quests. Let's save, delete this. So yeah, let's see you in episode 4.